Hey y'all, this is Kendra Prevost, KP Real Estate Group, BuyBlackDFW.com, NationsNotary.com, coming to you live and direct with y'all, this is March. We're in March now. Can y'all believe it? We already in March. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all doing good. So this is March, but this update is actually the only statistics I have out now are for January. So this is a March update with January statistics that I have. And I just want to come out here and chit chat with y'all. How is everybody doing? Um, what's going on now? So in Texas, we're about to start our spring breaks. So our spring breaks are in March. And so I'm getting ready. Sunday, we are going on spring break. So what y'all doing for spring break? What y'all doing? So what we doing is we are going to Florida. I wanted to go to I actually wanted to go to DC. My daughter was insisting on not going to DC. So we're not going to DC because my youngest daughter thought it was boring to go to museums and stuff like that. And I thought it was actually gonna be, I like DC. My daughter didn't want to go. My husband didn't want to go. So I was the only one wanting to go. So we're going to Florida. We're going to Santa Rosa Beach. I've never been to Santa Rosa Beach. I think it's like 30 minutes or 40 minutes from Destin. Never been there. The weather is not going to be that good. It's going to be cool. I think the high is going to be like 59. Well, I wanted to go to Miami too, but nobody wanted to go to Miami. So what y'all doing for spring break? Come on, what y'all doing? And I like going doing stuff for spring break. We normally go skiing. Every year we go skiing for the last 5 years. And I was trying to go see Howard for spring break because my daughter was considering Howard. And then she changed her mind. She don't even want to go visit. So we're not actually going to see Howard. So that's what's been going on with me. So I hope y'all are doing good, y'all. My youngest daughter is graduating this year, so I got graduation plans coming up. And I want to send out a message to new graduates. Also, um, just be mindful of your major, what you want to major in, and make sure that you going to school is worth it. I understand people want to do things because that's your calling, but try to find the money in the major too. All right. So this is the update for March. And I want to give y'all the updates for Collin County. So Collin County, the average house price is still $460,000. That's kind of high. That's the average cost of a home in Collin County is $460,000. Don't that seem like a lot? Don't y'all remember when people used to buy houses for $150,000? $460,000 seemed like a lot, but that's the average cost. And that means, and guess what? People are actually selling their house at 97.9% of that price. So let's say the house costs 400, let's do that math. 460,000 times 97.9, oh, sorry, 97.9%. That means they're getting 450. So that's almost close to asking, y'all. Okay. And the average days on market is 48 days. That's not that long. 48 days, and you can get almost 97.9% of your asking price. Now let's move on to Dallas County. Dallas County is a little bit cheaper. The average cost of a house sold in January was 344,000, and they're getting 98.1% of the sale price, and the average days is 42 days on market. So let's see, 344 times 98.1%. So that means they get 337. So when people ask me all the time, oh, I want to buy this house, and let's say the house is 300,000. They say, I want to put an offer in for 250. The reason why I hesitate is because we have this data and it tells us the majority of the properties sell between 98, 97, and 98% of the list price. So if you can make an offer like that, but you most of the time, 98% of the time is going to be rejected. So that's why when we say that you probably won't make, you just wasting time, is because we have the data to show that really 98% of the houses are not taking below $10,000. Pretty much between 10 and 7,000, $7,000 and $10,000 is what the discount they're taking off. So I want to talk to you right now today about the marketing conditions for what is this? For this 2025, right? So I pulled up some information. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this? Let's see. You probably can't see it. If you can't, I'm just going to read it. Okay, so the information I got is, why is home ownership still a smarter move? And it lists 4 reasons why. The first reason is equity growth. Okay, so unlike renting, home ownership builds wealth over time. You're investing in your future instead of paying for the landlord's mortgage, and that's correct. So this is just simple math, y'all. If you live in a house, um, if you live in a house and you were just paying rent to the landlord, where's the equity? The equity is going to the landlord. It's not going to you. So let's say you've been living in a house 20 years and the house has increased in value. So when you first moved in, the house was worth 200. By the time 20 years go by, the house is worth 400. That $200,000 is going to the landlord, is not you. You have nothing to show for your 20 years. You have actually made this landlord richer, $200,000 richer by living in their house and paying their mortgage for them. That's a win-win. So that's why equity growth is important. The second thing is stability. Um, if you pay rent, your rent can go up or down every time you renew your lease. The landlord has all the control. If you pay your mortgage, you do have changes in property taxes, but your mortgage stays the same. So what I say by that is, your property tax and your insurance is something that can be changed, but your actual principal and interest is not going to change. So for me, I don't escrow. So what that means is my payment stays the same no matter what. I always pay the same amount no matter what. My mortgage is the same. It never goes up. I do pay my taxes and my insurance outside of my mortgage, and they do change. And so, you do have to shop around for your insurance. You have to, manage your taxes, because one time a year you have to pay that big tax bill when you don't escrow, and you have to be prepared for it. That's why a lot of people don't like to escrow, but I don't like to escrow. I mean, do like to escrow. I don't like to escrow because I don't like my payment changing. I'd rather just pay the money like all at one time than have to worry about my mortgage being so high. Okay. Tax benefits. You can't write off your interest on your rent. You can only write that off on home ownership. And so once you start owning a home, you can start itemizing your deductions. Like you can write off so much other stuff, a home office, different things. You can't itemize without owning a home. Long-term savings. While down payments may seem like a hurdle, home ownership pays off in the long run for its renting. And that is true. Home ownership does pay off in the long run. I don't know why people don't understand that. Like I'm not a salesman. I'm not a salesman. All I'm trying to do is help people. So what I'm saying to you is that every single person I know that's renting a house right now, if I come back to them in 2 years, they say, "Oh, I'm not ready." They never have more money. Well, I know one person that did. The majority of people, they can't save and pay rent at the same time. So what are you waiting for? If you're not saving anyway, then why are you renting? You might as well just get into a house and then let the equity build for you. And that's your little savings account. So, oh Lord, y'all know somebody that's renting that you trying to get them to understand about, tell them to call me. I like talking to people and educating them. I've had quite a few people get their credit fixed, and it's something that you can do. But let's start setting goals. Like, okay, I want to have a house by this particular time, and actually let me help you reach those goals because you can. It's possible, y'all. So that's all for this month, March. Hopefully I'll be back with y'all for the April update, giving y'all February statistics. And so I just hope y'all have a great spring break if y'all going anywhere, and stay safe. Bye. See you later. Okay, now let me cut this off. Bye.